Hi, I want to start this video by telling you the story of Jim and John,
which is based on a story that appears in the book Why Smart People Make Big Money Mistakes by the well-known authors Thomas Gilovich and Gary Belsky. Well, Jim and John are 21-year-old twins who've just graduated from college. And Jim, immediately upon entering the job market, begins buying $50 a month of stocks, representing the stock market. He continues that habit for the next 8 years until he gets married and stops doing it because he's got other priorities for that money. Now his brother, John, on the other hand, marries his college sweetheart right after graduation and starts a family soon after, so he doesn't start buying stocks until he's 29 years old, when he has a little more spare cash. And just like his brother Jim, from that time on he starts regularly buying the same $50 a month in the same stocks. But John, instead of 8 years, keeps the habit up for no less than 37 years until he retires at the age of 65. Now, doing a couple of sums, we know that while John invested $22,200, Jim invested only $4,800, or just over 1/5. At 65 years old, which of the two siblings do you think has more money, assuming they earned the average on the stock market over the last 100 years, which is 10%?
Well, the seemingly obvious answer, the one that most people give, is almost always wrong.
The correct answer is Jim, who ends up with more money when he retires, with a total of $256,650, compared to the $217,830 that John ends up with. The reason, of course, is that John was never able to make up for the first 8 years when Jim's money was growing while John was taking care of other business. The moral of this story is simple but powerful. It goes hand in hand with the popular Chinese proverb that says the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time to plant a tree is now. The compounding effect of time is undoubtedly the most important factor to help you become a millionaire. Therefore, I recommend you start or follow a safe investment strategy with a high probability of success today. In the story that I just told you, 37 years were not enough for John to catch up with only 8 years of Jim.
By the way, the same advice applies not only to money, but to a host of other things, like, for example, health.
The sooner you start eating healthily, getting regular aerobic exercise, and getting enough sleep daily, the better you'll live the last 20 years of your life.
If you already have these investment or self-care habits, tell us in the comments what tips you can give to someone who doesn't have them yet, so it'll be easier for them to start having them.
If you don't have them, well, share with us what's preventing you from starting them. Greetings, and see you soon.